Welcome to the Albert and Billy Show here on WUAT Radio and Channel 18 BTC Fiber TV, and also on BTC Fiber YouTube channel. And as we've been saying each week, get on the YouTube channel and subscribe. The numbers are going up on the subscriptions, so thank you guys for helping us out with that. But we want you to continue to help us out with that. We want to get to 1,000, so we need some more people to subscribe. So help us out with that. We really would appreciate that. We have special guest here with us today too. We have Miss Lola Sales. Everybody knows Miss Lola. Hello, Lola.
Hello, Billy. Thank you for letting us come.
Oh, you're welcome. And Mr. Jeff Henry. And what is your? It's a cool name.
The Redbird Manor.
Yeah, I like that. How'd you come up with that?
Well, we actually owned another property called Cardinal's Nest, so we just stuck with the whole Redbird theme, and
I like that.
So we run with that.
Yeah, I like that. That's a pretty cool name. And we'll talk a little bit about a huge event actually that they have coming up at Christmas time. It's a Christmas event. It's the first one, and we need the community to help us out with it to make sure it is a success, and because you want to make it an annual event.
We hope so.
And it's a really good idea. I think everybody's going to really like this event, and so we'll be telling you about that here in just a few minutes actually. But first, Papa, as always, we got some announcements. We trimmed it down a little bit today though, and don't have as many, do we, Papa?
No.
And of course the birthdays. Okay, I'll start off with this past week's birthdays, and then we're gonna do a little different this week. We got 2 birthdays coming up this next week, but they're early in the week, and they involve our 2 guests here, so that's why we're mentioning them. But this past week, we want to wish a happy birthday to the following people. On Wednesday, Lola, the 15th, Lola's daughter, Miss Carla Moore, had a birthday. So happy belated birthday, Carla. On the 16th, yesterday, Phyllis Anderson had a birthday, and Pamela Holland had a birthday. So happy birthday to Phyllis and Pamela. And today, Easton Turner turned 6 years old. So happy birthday today, Easton. That is actually Dina's grandson, longtime DJ here at WUAT. So he's 6 today. Tomorrow, Willard Swafford, and I hope I'm getting this right, but Willard. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. So yes, Willard Swafford. I didn't write that one, folks. So happy birthday tomorrow to Willard Swafford. So happy birthday, Carla, Phyllis, Pamela, Easton, and Willard. Hope you guys are having a great birthday week. And then we're going to mention some birthdays for next week, since they do involve, like I said, our 2 guests. On the 20th, Monday, your wife has a birthday, right?
Miss Aaron.
Aaron.
Happy birthday, Aaron. You gonna be brave enough to tell her age?
No, I'm not telling my name.
I'm just messing with you.
I know, she's going to be 50.
Yeah, 50. Nothing like it starting out right, Albert.
Pay me later, Aaron.
That was
Right, no sign. Well, happy birthday, Aaron. Hope you have a great birthday. And also on that day, Mark Swafford has a birthday on Monday the 20th. And then the next day, Tuesday the 21st, Miss Lola has a birthday. It's her birthday the 21st. So we'll go ahead and wish you a happy birthday, Lola.
You'd rather us wish you one than me sing happy birthday.
Okay, I know how you sing. It's fine, Albert.
We told last week that's the #1 song, remember?
We did say that. Yeah, he did say that. And you had 3 of those songs, and me and Ethan knew 2 of them, and
y'all didn't know Old Lang Syne.
didn't know the name. The name of it got us, but if you watch that episode, we kind of start singing a little bit of it. That's how we realized that we know that song. So that was pretty funny. So that is it for our birthdays. And we got some announcements, of course, guys. And these are some big things coming up, too. But, Papa, I'll let you do yours first. And since that one, yeah, you can do both those because they're both tomorrow.
Anything that happens in Bledsoe County is big. The people that comprise this county, in these little communities all over the mountains and down in the valley, these are people that make up our residents of this county, and so anything that they do is important to the rest of us.
Well,
so these things
nice,
that we are
Papa.
taking time to announce, that alerts other people so that they may be aware of these situations. And
we really do try to promote everybody's event the best we can, that is for sure.
All right, Mount Crest Fire Hall tomorrow morning will have a breakfast. They call it a country breakfast. I guess that's the reason they live in the country. It will be served from 6 o'clock in the morning until 10 o'clock. So you may eat for 4 hours for $6. $6.
And let me tell you, Papa could. He could.
Their menu will consist of bacon and sausage. That's the only 2 meats available according to this. But
the menu.
They have eggs, and they'll be scrambled. They have hash browns. They have jelly and biscuits and gravy and juice and milk and coffee. All of this at the intersection of 101 and Route 30 West at the Mountain Crest Fire Hall. You can't miss it. It's right on the road. It'll be where all the cars are. Everything that they take in that day will benefit the volunteer fire department out at Mount Crest.
That's right. I'm glad you brought that up because I told you I had and I did not know this guy, but he's a local firefighter, and he stopped me on the street and wanted to thank us for acknowledging that they volunteer, that they don't get paid for what they do. So these events, all this money, it's for them. They have to have money to operate. So
our mayor was on television one day this week with Valley Views in Dunlap, and he said that we had put in for a ladder truck, which we do not possess. And the reason we have to have a ladder truck is because of the addition of avian industries. Those big tall buildings they've got, we have to have a ladder truck in case they have a fire.
Okay.
So I was proud of our mayor for being on Valley Views, and our 2 guests today were on Valley Views last week.
I did see you guys on Valley Views.
They both had on pretty smiles. Here is something else that's going to happen tomorrow. The Methodist Church here on Main Street. You can't miss Methodist Church.
It's right down the road.
They're going to have their bargain basement, and it will be from 9 o'clock in the morning till 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. They want you to come because all the proceeds that they take in tomorrow will benefit the church. Also Mount Crest, it says.
Oh, really? Well, that's a first. But that's good.
The activities they're
really
involved in affects Mount Crest Methodist Church.
I wasn't aware of that.
They're wanting you to be there for the fall clothing and also for new items that have been added since the last time.
And what time was that again, Papa?
9 o'clock to 1 o'clock tomorrow at the United Methodist Church.
And I think on that bargain basement, don't they do that like every
They
we'll
do
say
more than
every
once
other.
more than once a month.
Yeah, maybe twice a month. I want to get. I think maybe twice a month now.
And I think one thing they didn't mention it there, but it might be a good time to be doing some early Christmas shopping.
No kidding. No kidding. Because that starts. It used to not be this way, and I ain't too crazy about this, but. Now, like, as soon as Halloween is over, I mean, as soon as it's over, bam, it's Christmas everywhere. You know, and used to, it's more after Thanksgiving when that started.
Yeah.
And I guess that's why that I just can't really get into, you know, the Christmas season really until Thanksgiving. You
know what?
And I guess that's why.
You know what helps you get in the Christmas spirit?
What's that, Papa?
Christmas songs.
Oh, okay. Well, gee, I'll give that a try, Papa. I'll give that a try.
Christmas songs.
I'll let you sing one to me.
I'll be happy to.
It's crazy that, I mean, it's literally just around the corner. Now, here's a big event, Papa, that we've been talking about. This is tomorrow, folks. This is their 9th annual. And if you've never been to the Lucky Star, you need to go just to see it. It's a beautiful piece of property right here in Bledsoe County. I would say, 9 miles probably down East Valley Road, up East Valley Road.
I doubt if it's that far.
It may not be, but I mean, it's I've at times I've called it Bledsoe's best kept secret. You know, it's a beautiful place. It really is.
And they're sweet people.
They are, and we've actually filmed an episode there before, and yeah, they were really good to us, wasn't they? But it is a nice place. So this is where this event's going to be taking place. Like I said, this is the 9th year they're doing this, and it's for the kids. So can't beat that. It's the 9th annual Bledsoe End of Summer Bash and Toy Drive. It's going to be tomorrow. Gates will open at 2 p.m. Entry fee is a new unwrapped toy or a monetary donation. They suggest $10 per person. And like I said, it's at the Lucky Star event venue, which is located on 6086 Upper East Valley Road. Now, live music is going to start at 4:30 p.m. and there's going to be 3 bands performing. To kick things off, it'll be Cam and Kane. Josie Clay will be after them, and then the local, man, they've been performing for years. This next band I'm about to say, the headliner is they're local, the Sullivan Band, and they draw a good crowd.
Yeah, we're good.
So they'll have a good crowd there tomorrow, just from them. Everywhere they go, they draw a good crowd. So this will be a really good event tomorrow, folks, and it's another one for a really good cause. Now, camping is available. If you go, you will see that they have a enormous campground. It's huge. It's for both, well, tonight and tomorrow night. Camper and RVs are $15, and tents are $10 each night. And like I said, you can camp tonight up there if you want to, folks. Food is going to be provided by the Morgan Brothers, so it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Bring a chair or blanket, a smile, the love of music, and a good attitude. I like that. You can't beat that. And help us raise money and toys for the children here in Bledsoe County for Christmas time. And that, like I said, they've done this. This is the 9th year. Everything they make from this event, it does go to kids that otherwise would not get a Christmas present. So it's an important event. And if you have any questions, though, give them a call. You can call Kelly Bledsoe. Her number is 423-762-3097. Or you can call her husband, Mikey, at 423-883-3814. So, hope they have a good crowd for that one, too. They usually do. They usually do. And, of course, we've been talking about this event for the last few weeks. Ethan can help us out with this one if we leave out anything there, Ethan. And for those of you that know our producer Ethan, if y'all saw him today, you would not recognize him. Just wait till you see him at this event.
He's been transformed.
Definitely. I literally thought I thought you were your brother, no lie, for about a good 10 seconds. I know. But anyway, this is a big event, folks, and we're looking forward to this. It's just a couple of weeks away now. It kicks off on Friday, October the 1st, and that's the big golf tournament out at Fall Creek Falls State Park. That begins at 8 o'clock a.m. And that's all it's telling me about the golf, Ethan. Is there anything you want to add to that?
Cash prizes.
Cash prizes. Did I not hear kind of good prizes, really good prizes?
Good door prizes, cash prizes for the main winners, and then really good runner-up prizes as well.
Okay. Well, that'll motivate people right there to play in the golf tournament. So if you want to play in the golf tournament, that is on Friday, October the 1st. That's what really kicks things off for the Fall Festival. It starts at 8 a.m. that morning. Then the big day is Saturday, October 2nd. Downtown Pikeville will be crowded that day with lots of people, hopefully good weather. There'll be all kinds of vendors set up. I don't have a list of all of them, but there's always great food, always. You can count on that. And let's see, so let's get started on this because there's a bunch. The farmers market, are they going to be open all day? Okay, so like at 8 o'clock? Wow. So you can definitely check out the farmers market at this event. Normally they're open from 8 to 1, so you'll get to see them all day long for this event. Dang it, I struggled with this one last week. What is that? Geo-caching?
That goes on all the time. That's really nothing to do with Fall Festival.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, good. Because that's all it says. Kids Corner.
It's a senior center.
Okay, yeah. Kids Corner is going to be at the Senior Center, and that's where it was last time, wasn't it? Okay. And
there before. It was on Courthouse Lawn last time.
Okay.
I think we're going to put the dunk booth down there this year.
Really?
I think.
Okay. We'll probably know that maybe next week. We'll know that one. So the Kids Corner is going to be at the Senior Center. They'll have lots of fun activities like a mechanical bull, inflatable slide. No inflatable slide.
Inflatable slide.
Okay.
Too much COVID concern.
Okay. What about Go Fish?
Yeah, the rest of the kids' games.
The rest of
toss.
Yeah,
like
ball in the basket, football. Okay. So we got ball in the basket, football, and basketball toss games, pumpkin painting, face painting, a puppet show with Joyce Carroll.
Well, that's on the main stage.
Okay, Joyce Carroll will be on the main stage with the puppet show and lots more. And I know that one they're not doing the petting zoo, but they are they going to do the bicycle and backpack? Okay. They'll be doing bicycle and backpack giveaways. What about the train ride? That'll be cool. The kids will have a train they can ride through town. And also the Tennessee Highway Patrol Safety Zone will be having demonstrations. We'll have an antique tractor show. The glow run's going to be at sunset. You guys ever seen that?
I think they canceled the glow run.
Oh, okay.
But they probably just postponed it.
I would say so.
They may still have a glow run. They haven't let me know for sure, but they're not going to be having it that Saturday.
Okay, so they're not having the glow run. Yeah, I'd say you're right though. It's probably just postponed more than likely.
Things that have been added. It's not only pet show contest of some form. I still don't know all the details about that. Some kind of pet costume contest or something.
What?
And 4-H is going to have some animals. They're not for petting, but on display to try to interest folks in the animal activities. So there will be some animals down here on display.
That's good.
And the fishing team's going to do a demonstration for kids, showing them how to cast, tie knots and stuff like that down at the river.
Really?
At the spring.
So
So they gonna fix that? Are you saying they're fixing that place up for it?
Yeah. They've got a lot of work done already cleaning that out.
Oh, I need to go down there and look.
That's where the landing pad is going to be for the canoe and kayaks that leave up at
at Timmy and Michelle's? Well, that's awesome. That'll be nice then, folks. That'll be real nice.
The lineup still Joyce Carroll, Timothy Hahn,
Blue-tastic Fangrass.
I think the Runaway Home, I think, is after Timothy, I believe.
Okay.
And then Blue-tastic Fangrass.
That's like saying their name. Of course,
the fireworks.
Okay.
That's your lineup.
So that's the lineup.
So County Choir is going to do the opening ceremony.
Really?
For us, and
so they'll open things up on that Saturday morning, right? Okay. So Buttsville County, that'll be good too. They'll open things up on Saturday morning. I guess at 8 o'clock, right?
9:30.
9:30. Where will they? Do you know where they'll be?
All this will be
right here.
The courthouse, the main stage.
Yeah, that'll be something different, folks, this year. The main stage is going to be, well, it's right beside us, but it's going to be right across from the courthouse and the farmer's market. It'll be easy to find. It'll be really easy to find. And it's where they had the Duncan booth and a lot of games at the last one. So we'll have no trouble finding that. And the lineup, once again, is it's a good one. You got Runaway Home, Timothy Hahn, and Blue-tastic Fangrass. Is that the one with Zach Want?
No, his brother.
His brother. Oh, okay. And Joyce Carroll on that stage too. Okay. And then of course the headliner, the Cleverleys. And if you've not seen them, you'll love them. They are very entertaining. So if you've not had a chance to see them, you're definitely going to want to stick around for that. And then after the Cleverleys is a big firework display, is what I've been told, right?
It's going to be down at the spring too.
Is it?
Well, up in the field, yeah. But
is it?
See it from the courthouse lawn.
Oh, cool.
Shortage on fireworks right now. They still don't have them all in, but yeah, that's the plans to have a big one. But
okay. Hopefully they can. That's good. That's good. So that'll end the night pretty much, right? So it's a big event, folks, and I hope I didn't leave anything out. But that just tells you how big of an event it is, because that's a lot. And so if we did leave anything out, we will definitely correct that next week. We'll have more details on, because it'll just be a week away next week. That's hard to believe.
Yes.
So that is it for our announcements. So now it's time to talk to our special guest this week. And I think we're going to need Miss Lola to have this microphone pointed at her. All right, so now I come in your store one day, maybe 2 weeks ago, I'm going to guess, Lola, and you told me a little bit about this, and you said you'd been working on it since May.
Yes.
Whoa. Yeah.
Really, since last May, the dream happened.
Oh, wow.
Last year. And,
no way.
And we've been working silently, more or less, to try to see if it could actually be a reality. But as of this week, Jeff and I have finalized that it's not a dream. It's going to be a reality. And it's going to be called Let's Light Up Pikeville for the Holidays. We have a little slogan that if you got a light in your yard, if it's a stick in your yard, put a light on it. But we also say, with your help, we can make Pikeville a sight to behold this holiday season.
That's right.
It became a little dream last year when we were watching Hallmark Christmas shows, Christmas films, and movies on TV, and in mine and Jeff's mind and our vision, we thought we had the perfect town for a Hallmark, for this, Evergreen City. And, it's been a great, it's been exciting, because we have our first person yet to say it won't work. And I would say we've had about 100% cooperation. We've
100%,
had
you can't beat that.
We've had enthusiasm, and when we got together, we made a list of all the businesses in town, all the help we thought we could get, but we're going behind Main Street Committee. I mean, they've set this example for us in the past of making October and everything go on, and we have to give them credit for getting a lot of other things going, and we're excited. But we have lots of things planned for it, and biggest thing that right now is, and we want people to catch a glimpse of all kind of lights. Lights on all the trees, and this is also going to go from bypass to bypass. It won't be just downtown. It will go from bypass to bypass, and we hope that.
I know you mentioned that.
Is that a mall?
Well,
yeah, probably.
You can turn off on either exit, or you come out Cumming Avenue. We're hoping that people will use the exit down by the bridge and this exit up north.
Hope so.
If we're hoping that, and right now our plans are for the Victorian homes, historic homes will will have lights on up this way, and then going on just whoever's got a business.
Yeah.
And we mean not only a business. We want every home on the side streets. We want, if you've got a place to put up a light, put up a light.
Yeah, you want pretty much everybody to put some lights up, basically.
Yeah, basically everything. And I want to pitch in thanks to the people who have brought by trees and wreaths and lights. We've had several donate, haven't we, Jeff?
Yes.
In fact, we're going to have a day of checking out the switches.
But you wouldn't turn anything down that people give you now.
No, if somebody just came with a sled, or we'll take anything. We're going to use them.
Yeah. You take a Christmas card, don't you?
Yeah, but we have been really. We're thankful for that, and. Most of all, I'm just thankful for the fact that everybody's been kind, and everybody's been, like I said, generous and excited. And Jeff's going to tell you a little bit more.
No one's going to be abusive to you, Lola.
Nobody's going to be a Scrooge. Hopefully not. Surely not.
We won't use that word Scrooge, because we don't like that word.
Bah humbug.
But I am thankful to have had Jeff join and help me, because, like I said, I still want to live for the read after it's over, and every night I've been on the phone and talking to everybody. But Jeff, I'm going to let you do what you can do to.
Well, I was going to say, like, so what got you guys talking about? Like, when did you guys kind of say, "Hey, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this"?
I'll let Jeff answer that.
Okay.
Well, like she said, she'd been watching Hallmark movies one day, and I think I ran into her store, and we sat on the bench out front.
Okay.
And she talked about watching Hallmark movies and said, "Isn't this a beautiful town? This would make a great little Hallmark town."
Wow, it really would.
Yeah. If you watch those movies, they're lit from one end to the other, and so we said, you know, it really would. These trees, the canopy they provide, you can see lights in those trees, you can see lights on the building. We've got a great Main Street sage.
I know.
Lit up.
It is. I mean, that's one thing you say about this town is it's a beautiful, beautiful place, and I've always said it could be a tourist trap. Just for scenery alone.
And I think that's an important part of it. But
I agree.
You know, we just started talking about our vision of what it could be.
So it's kind of a casual conversation that just.
It was.
Wow.
It was.
Let me ask you a question, and both of you. Did you ever, in the remotest areas of your mind, conceive that we now have a television station that you can utilize?
That's good.
We're just thankful for that.
This makes two programs that I know of that you've been on to expose your idea and your plan.
True. Right? Yeah. And the more people that know, the better. That's right.
I saw last week's episode, and I saw Billy, you'd mentioned the Facebook page that we generated.
Yeah.
So, you know, we really want to drive traffic there as well. And if you want to go find our Facebook page, you can look for Light Up the Town, Pikeville's Holiday Lights. And if you want to join the group, have that opportunity. We're up to about 400 members.
Wow.
I think that's amazing. I was about to say, in a very short amount of time.
Yeah, so we're very excited about that. And the people have been so receptive and enthusiastic. We've had people step forth and say, "How do I donate?" either time or financially.
Right.
How do I get involved? I want to help, and so we're kind of mobilizing all those groups.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And talking about how we get people together.
Coordinating it in a sense.
We
right.
went into it
yeah.
knowing the biggest challenge. If we're honest, we'll talk about people. We'll talk about it all day long. But when it comes out to doing the work, that's
absolutely
where we need folks.
That's the truth.
And so lining folks up for that.
Yes.
When will your idea be culminated? When will be the last day that the activities will cease?
Well, let's start talking about the first day first.
Well, it's going to be the lighting of the Christmas tree, I guess.
Oh,
At the Christmas parade,
glad
right?
you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Glad you mentioned that.
Gotta mention that.
Our big, the beginning. Let's go back to there.
Right.
We hope to have all the lights up, ready to flip the switch the week before the week of the parade. The week of the parade.
The week of the parade,
And
okay.
then Jeff had a great idea of if we could possibly find a 30-foot Christmas tree.
Ooh, that'd
And-
be
I thought it was
awesome.
25. It's already grown 5
Oh, we'd
foot.
like to. We need a tree.
Big ideas.
If any of your idea, if you have a friend out there that want to give us a tree, we'll accept it.
Right,
And we'll
right.
advertise that they gave it to us.
Okay.
We're thanking them.
Yeah.
But that ceremony will happen, lighting of the tree will happen on the parade night.
I think that's a good. I think I remember
With
telling you that's a
entertainment.
good
It'll be in
idea.
November.
Thanksgiving.
November
The week-
27th.
November 27th.
There you go.
November 27th.
Yeah, that's a great idea because there's always a good crowd
Jeff
there anyway.
He has an idea of some of the things we've got planned.
Yeah, let's
so
hear that. I do
Yes.
with
have,
the Christmas tree, we're pursuing it at this point, but we don't have answers yet.
right,
So we
right.
thought, man, wouldn't it be great for the children of this county,
Mm-hmm.
in our elementary schools, to create ornaments to go on that tree?
Oh, that's a good idea
To
too.
help us decorate that tree, to paint ornaments, or to develop.
They will like that.
And we've got somebody
Absolutely.
who's leading out on that and is
Yeah.
contacting schools.
Really?
And so we're getting positive response. It's not finalized yet, but when you involve kids
Yes.
and you get them downtown,
Yeah.
guess who comes with them?
Parents.
The parents.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Our
So,
grandparents.
Or the girls, the aunts,
That's right.
uncles,
Grandparents,
cousins, the whole family.
So that's one thing. That's with the tree
That's
lighting.
good.
And then it's shaping up. And Miss Lola and I haven't had a real chance to talk about it today, but things
Yeah.
are falling in place where December 4th is going to be a big day.
Okay.
So that next Saturday after the parade,
Yeah.
we're looking at doing a children's Christmas pageant.
Oh, you did mention that.
So,
Yeah.
McKinley Campbell out there, and McKinley's done these pageants. She's going to lead that for us.
That'll be good.
That will be earlier in the afternoon because it's going to be a little chilly probably. We
Yeah.
don't get the kids out in the nighttime necessarily, but
Where were you thinking about having that?
it's the Main Street stage.
Oh, okay.
And it's going to be a more casual type pageant too, because it is in December outside. So we hope to do that.
Right. That's a good idea too.
So the pageant during the day.
Yeah.
We're planning on having carriage rides downtown.
I knew I read that somewhere. That's a great idea right there.
And I think many of you know Will Holt and Will's involvement in Sherry's Ride and those types of
Yes.
things. And I don't know if you know this, but Sherry's Ride had to be canceled this year. The cancer care team's
Oh.
biggest fundraiser.
Okay.
So we intend to allow
that.
them to collect a donation for a carriage ride.
Cool.
Contribute that money then to the cancer care team.
Oh,
good idea.
I like that.
Good idea.
But we still have those rides. And then we have several carriages lined up, really nice
Oh,
carriages. So
really? That's good. I don't remember that
Bring
ever
your
happening
girlfriend or
here.
your wife. We don't care. Just who rides it. They say it's a
either
car-
one.
Well, then find you one. But
Some have both. So I don't know.
also, one of the hopes of this will be
Yeah.
evening shopping, strolling the streets,
I was
and
about to get
we hope to
that,
have carolers on some of the corners and entertainment. Right, Jeff? Throughout the month of
Yeah.
December.
On that December 4th, we have Carrie Hassler booked already. Many of you know Carrie, and she does a Christmas show. So
So we've got her
we'll
on
have
the
her
board.
Christmas show.
But
And
we
that's
will
the
have more.
Christmas pageant day too, correct?
December
Right.
4th. That's the
That
big
is a
day.
big day.
We hope
Okay.
to have church choirs. We hope to
I
have.
started to say you.
Yes,
Oh,
we do.
right.
We do. We in fact we have one volunteer to help us with entertainment now. We have Timothy Hahn's going to play for us one evening.
Oh, he's good.
And then we're going to take.
He
We
was
took
just
some
on
notes
there
down
a
on what
couple
you got
weeks
on
ago.
yours too. But
Yeah.
but one of the real important things we want to do is have people stroll the streets.
Yeah.
On a particular night, we've got to pick Friday, Saturday, and then when they do that, the places will be open, hot chocolate. And
You
that
just
type
read
of
my
thing.
mind. I literally just about said that.
That, we hope to, like Jeff has said before, to involve people from other counties. We hope people will get a glimpse.
Absolutely.
And they'll
There's
stop.
an economic impact to it. Even,
That's
you
we
know.
hope
Well,
that.
of course there is.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
We hope it will be an economic.
There will.
thing.
You'd even let people from Sequatchie County come?
Well,
Yeah, of course.
I can't do anything about it. We take money.
Hey, no, we got a lot of fans that
But
don't
now-
like Papa.
Yes, we do.
Well,
Hey, Ruby.
we like them too. We're not saying nothing.
Right.
And then one of our real hope. Jeff can't exclude this, is Santa's coming to town.
No, of course.
So,
yeah.
It's big.
He'll be arriving on parade time, and then
Oh,
we
yeah.
have a photographer.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
gonna,
they'll do pictures
And we
with
might do
Santa.
that more than one night.
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
we hope to do.
Yeah, that'd
We
be
are going
good.
to have events every Saturday in December leading up to Christmas.
like
the
that.
4th,
Well, some
the
and
11th,
Friday.
and the 18th.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
So
That's
really,
okay.
then you're saying the 18th would be the end of it?
The 18th would be. the
Well,
culmination,
Christmas is going to be the
probably.
next week, but
Yeah.
you know, if the excitement is still brewing and people want to walk, we're
True.
not going to say you can't come and
Exactly.
see our town.
Oh, the lights will be
Exactly.
lit.
The lights will be lit
Well,
until
Through
the end of-
Christmas.
through December.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But we also are planning a fundraiser, a Sunday afternoon tea at the Redbird at the down
There
at
you go.
Jeff's, and
That's
that'll
a
be
good
a
idea, too.
donation
So
type
ladies,
thing.
if you want to leave your man at home watching NFL and come down and
Right. There you go.
We're saying, come on.
Exactly.
But you know, like I said, we have had, and now we've got another. I have another little dream Jeff and I do that we hope might materialize. Is our old high school down there is really a historical site for
By
us.
you, pretty close to you,
Oh,
Papa.
Brother Albert.
Yeah.
And we've got a lot of alumni and
Yeah.
all scattered all over the globe.
That's true.
And we would like to, since we're on the radio, we might reach some. We're hoping that we can get in, that they'll catch a glimpse and we can light the old high school with contributions,
Ooh, that'd be
donations
awesome
from
looking.
them. And
And
so
that'd be a first.
that would be a first for that.
Absolutely.
But,
I've never seen that.
That would really be something.
That
But now
really
remember,
would
it's
be.
going to go from bypass to bypass. And then we also have people on the bypass that are going to light up too.
Yeah, that's true.
Rescue Squad, River Valley, people we've contacted, and we'll be contacting everybody
Right.
to get lights everywhere.
That's true, yeah.
So let me just throw this in. Like I said, Miss Lola has big dreams, and we're,
Yeah.
we're working, going
Yeah.
just as fast as we can, moving toward those dreams. We've got a lot of events planned, but it's only as big. It can only be as big as the volunteers we get to help with those types of things.
That is
And to
important
motivate
detail.
folks, so
You can't emphasize enough, can you?
we need help. And so not only do we need help just in volunteer work, and that might just be testing lights one night and
Right.
making sure we've got lights that work that we can use.
Right.
Or
Everybody has different strengths.
the donation opportunities we have, we're looking for lights that are gently used or new. We're
Yeah.
looking for wreaths. We're looking for
Okay.
trees, and we didn't mention that, but we're
I see
partnering
that
with the
on.
Garden Club, and the Garden Club is
Oh,
going to
okay.
decorate the stage area.
Yes.
And,
Oh, really?
And they're looking for a number of trees, and we've already got a good start on that.
That is a good idea. The farmer's market will be all decked out, I'm sure, for
Right.
Christmas.
Right. And then obviously financial donations.
Yes, yeah.
If we can get financial donations
Any size.
of any size,
Right.
Any
that
size.
will help us reach our goals and push
Yeah.
us toward being able to light up more of the town as we go.
Exactly.
So there are several ways that you can donate, and I should lay these out. We have opened bank accounts at both First Farmers and Citizens Tri-County.
Okay.
So you can just walk in there and tell a teller that you want to give money to the Light Up the Town Fund.
Okay.
They know the account number and know how to get that done, and we'll apply your donation to the appropriate account.
Okay.
We set up a PayPal account. And
There you
so
go.
if you go to the Facebook page,
Uh huh.
that's been noted on the Facebook page,
Okay.
That people that are familiar with PayPal and use that often can do a donation there as well.
Good.
And then Venmo is another cash moving app. And so we've set up a Venmo account as well. All of that money then goes to the bank. And we should
good ideas.
make sure that people know that 100% of our contributions and donations go to this project.
Right,
If
right.
we were to somehow get more than we need for this year, we will roll it over and use it for next year's plan.
Absolutely. Because the plan is obviously to be an annual event.
Yes.
Right?
Well, we have drop-off locations for
I see that.
the trees or whatever you got to donate. One of them is up at Sales.
Yes, and Ember's Ice Cream
And
Shop.
I appreciate
see.
all those that's been already up there. But, you know, like I said, when we talk about donations, it doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it'd be great. But we can't go without saying that we have the support of the mayors. Mayor Cagle's really been, and of course Greg. We've talked to get help with putting lights up from telephone co-op, BTC, electric co-op. Different places.
I see. Yeah.
But don't think there's not a job for everybody.
Yeah,
that's
what. Everybody has different strengths. Everybody can contribute.
We need help in any. If you come, we're going to show you.
Right.
You know, but
it's good to see the community come together and do something like this.
Right, and he touched on the Christmas pageant. The money that's made from the Christmas pageant will go to the fair. If she does that. What we're trying to do is also help those that help us.
There you go.
So
That's the best way to do
we're
it.
really interested in people who are willing to come to the events, and we need lots of food. We need lots of things for it to be a success.
That is true.
You know,
it takes a village.
Takes a village, and we
sure
are
does.
the greatest thing I've seen through this, and is the friendship and the cooperation. I have loved every minute. In fact, I need almost a straight line down to Jeff, because it's every time I turn around, I found one more person that said yes. And I just get too excited, I know. But
well, yeah, but that I do get where you're coming from.
The hard things, but like I say.
Well, like I said, to see the community come together to make sure this goes well. Yeah, anybody wants to see that. You know?
This has been a hard 18 months. I mean,
exactly. We need some happiness.
A lot of struggle has happened over the last 18 months. Some joy and some Christmas and holiday cheer.
It's desperately needed.
Community pulling together would be great, and we already have made significant progress.
You have in a very short amount of time. Very short.
The more we can collect, the more we can do.
That's the reason I said this became a really reality when we got some of the donations, because we know we can do some, we can do as much as we can, but our little slogan is, if you got a stick in the yard, put a light on it. It don't matter what you got. We want that done. And that's right. You got a lamp on the porch, put a light on it.
I'm going to put an angel in my yard.
But I'll tell you something else.
He does.
And don't be afraid to call, and because we're going to be unselfish with what we've collected. We'll be glad to share, as long as we've got anything to share, won't we, Jeff? Our lights
absolutely.
or whatever.
Well, you two are the spearheads we need.
That's right.
I'll put it this way: it's if anything's going to happen, it's going to have to first be sought after, and then organized, and then worked at. And I think that we've got this on the road.
There you go.
Well, to wrap things up, I do want to tell you guys that you can contact Miss Lola or Mr. Jeff. The information for that. Jeff, you can reach him at 865-806-0612. And Lola, give her a call at 423-413-8178. Be sure to visit their Facebook page. And
one more thing,
we'll keep you guys updated. Yes.
We've got another fundraiser. Aaron designed the T-shirt. Oh, you got to tell about that. Hurry.
Well, we did come up with a little logo for the T-shirt. And we put it out on the Facebook page, thinking we needed pre-sale, hoping we could sell 100 T-shirts.
There you go.
We've already sold 100. So
there you go.
See?
That's amazing.
That's this week.
And you hope to have some available at the
We'll set
festival.
up at the fall festival.
Cool, yeah.
So we're hoping to sell 100 more, and maybe 100 after that.
And they can also donate at that booth at the festival.
Well, yeah, that's a smart idea. Well,
if I ever run for president, I want you to be my campaign manager.
There you go.
We'll get Jeff and me co-chairmen. We just got to let Aaron and Reed bear with us for just a little longer, to get it all done. But we like I say, thank you so much for having us today.
Oh, you're welcome. We're glad to have you guys.
We'll come back if you need us on the progress report.
That's what we'll probably, in a month or two, we may.
Don't get too far down the road.
Right. We'll give y'all a little bit of time, and we'll have probably a major update on this,
good.
and we'll keep promoting this for you guys. And thank you guys for joining us today. And like I said, if you want to find out more information, I gave the contact numbers, and be sure to go to their Facebook page. It is Light Up the Town. And
all they like, you'll find it easily.
Well, it tells meetings. It'll tell the get-togethers and when we'll begin together.
Yes,
as a community.
everything is on there. So,
yes.
All right. Well, thank you guys once again for joining us, and we're going to go to a commercial break, and then we'll come back for some trivia. That's all coming up next here on the Albert Billy Show. Stay tuned, folks.
You will never sip of it.
Welcome to the Dunlap Mercantile, located in the heart of the beautiful Sequatchie Valley at 15664 Rankin Avenue in Dunlap, Tennessee. Stop in today for some Mayfield ice cream or a cup of community coffee, and if you're interested in renting this venue for your event, call 423-949-2552. Stay tuned to DunlapMercantile.com for concerts and events coming to the Dunlap Mercantile in 2021. God bless.
I'll take care of lunch today, Dylan. Oh, no, I lost my debit card.
Hey, use that new Mountain Valley Bank app we got. Card Valet. You can freeze your card so nobody can use it till you find it.
That's a good idea, Dylan. Where was the last place I used my debit card?
I don't know. Hurry up. I can't stay until I hear error. I feel like I'm doing the mannequin challenge. I'm gonna end up with lockjaw. Thank God.
The app freezes my debit card, Dylan, not you.
Oh.
Welcome back, folks, to the Albert and Billy Show. And before we get to trivia, and it better be easy this week, Papa. But I know it won't be. I want to thank our sponsors. Thank you to Citizens Tri-County Bank, Bilbrey Insurance, Scotty's, the offices of Emma Boynton, Lisa Wheeler, and Michael Walker. Thank you to Farm Bureau Insurance, also to Pikeville Family Dentistry, the big catty corner to us. I never forget that part. The Loon, I visited her just the other day, talked to her for a good while. Yep. Go see Miss Judy at the Loon right here on Cumberland Avenue, our next door neighbor. And then our really, really close neighbor, Nickel Row Antiques. Come check Nickel Row Antiques out. It's a cool place, folks. If you haven't checked it out, you need to. Go get you something at the Getting Place, Morgan Brothers, the venue, and the Bankwalker Brewery. Thank you guys as well. Also Gibbs Pools, State Farm Insurance. Thank you, Nick and staff. Meal Down Outdoor Adventures. We talked a little bit about them a while ago.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this park thing. I wasn't aware they're fixing it up that much. I've always thought that's what it should be.
Mayor talked about it on Valley Views yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Or day before yesterday.
Well, I've always thought that's really what that should be. It's ideal.
It used to be called Catherine's Garden.
Really?
Catherine's Garden.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I've got an article about it. It's a nice
area.
I've got an article about it somewhere that Glenn McBay gave me.
Oh, we'll have to talk about that one day. And also, thanks to the Country Gospel Bluegrass Showcase Sunday and our guest today, it's Lola's. She's back open right here on Main Street, just down the street. Thank you to all of our sponsors. And now it is time for trivia.
I don't think you'll get the first one. But if you're
maybe Ethan can.
If you're in Rome, and it's XII time, what time is it? XII, Roman numerals.
Oh man.
Well, you had to study Roman numerals in school.
Yeah, but it's been
What does X stand for?
3.
No.
2.
II.
10.
X is 10.
Okay.
II.
2.
So what time is it?
2:10. 10 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Oh no. I don't know.
It's noon or midnight.
Dang it.
XII.
Oh, okay. I get it now. Dang it.
Now, you may not get this next one.
Oh, dang, Papa.
Identify a group of Indians. Apaches live in a blank. Comanches live in a blank. Like in Ireland, they live in clans.
Okay.
What do you call a group of Indians that live in a...
oh man, shoot. What are those things called?
They're living together as a group.
This. Like I can see some teepees.
Well, no, that's where they live.
Well, that's what you said.
But what do you call a group of them that live together, that reside in a
tribe.
camp? A tribe, an Indian tribe.
All right.
Very good, Billy. I didn't know how else to give you another.
That was a guess
definition.
Completely. I didn't know what else to say.
Somebody said one time, and it is good, blank is the best policy.
Honesty?
Honesty is the best policy.
That's
Always tell the truth, even if you know you're going to get your butt whipped. Dwight's nickname.
Whose nickname?
Dwight.
Dwight?
Dwight. What's his nickname?
That is the worst clue you may have ever given.
He was a president.
100 years ago.
No, in 1950, he was the president.
You're asking me his nickname.
He was what was his nickname? He was a general in the Army, and he was elected president of the United States.
Right, so I feel like you should at least say his real name.
Okay, his name was Dwight Eisenhower.
That's what I thought.
So
but he has a nickname.
What was his nickname?
Oh, man. Lifeline? Dang it.
His name was Dwight David Eisenhower, but he had a nickname. Let me ask you the next question. Let me ask you the next question. When he ran for president, here was his motto: I like. What was the third word?
Oh gosh, man, you're right. These are tough. I don't know.
His nickname was Ike.
Oh wow! I never got that.
Ike.
Really?
Ike was his nickname.
Okay.
I bet you didn't even know my brother's name.
Buster.
That was his nickname.
Oh well, that's the name that he went by, folks.
Do you know what Buddy Kelly's real name is? You know Buddy Kelly?
I know him, but I know him as Buddy.
His name is Buddy. Forgive me. His name is Don.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Don. I went to school
What
with
about
people, and
that?
all I knew about was their nickname.
I know some people that
It
I know
sticks.
really well.
It sticks.
You know, I know them by their nickname.
All right. A family keeps their skeleton in their
Closet.
closet.
Yeah,
That was easy, wasn't it?
it's about time. I deserved one after those.
But do you think all families have skeletons in their closet?
Sure. At least, I mean, probably not major, but I'd say everybody's got a little bit of something in there.
My daddy did not know where his granddaddy was buried. He was buried over here in McMinnville. I've got a picture of his grave.
Yeah.
And a man spent his lifetime doing research on Daddy's granddaddy.
Mm-hmm.
And that man that wrote that book, his name was Lanny Roberts. He came and asked me to get some information for him on certain families. I said, well, I'll do my best. He said, well, I've tried. They don't want to tell me about their uncle and their aunt that never married, or their uncle that was a bootlegger. So he said, I want you
Got
to
a black sheep.
He said, I want you to get the truth for me for my book.
Ooh.
And so I did, and my Uncle Max did.
Really?
But Daddy wouldn't help him. So Daddy's name is in the book, just A.P. Roberts Jr. But Albert and Max got a full paragraph. Casino coins.
Oh,
What are they
crap.
called in a casino that you play with?
It makes me so mad when
I've
I
never
know it, but can't think of the word dice.
No, that's what you throw.
Yeah, that's it.
But what are the coins called in a gambling palace?
Let's see.
Starts with a C.
Okay. Chips.
Chips.
Didn't think I was gonna think of that one. I knew it, but I just was not coming to me.
Why don't they use quarters or
I don't know. I don't know.
I remember when Carolyn's mother went to Alaska to visit her daughter Sylvia. Her husband was stationed in Alaska.
Yeah.
Everything was done with silver dollars.
Oh, really?
Silver dollars.
Well, that's cool right there now.
Okay, last question. Danger color. What
Danger color.
What color do we use to depict danger?
Oh man, what do we pick? Let me think. Danger. I got it narrowed down to two colors. Red.
Red. Yellow's caution.
Okay.
White is purity.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
ready.
you weren't kidding on those, Papa.
Now we're ready. Now we're ready
goodness.
for sports. Trivia's over.
More than ready.
Did you notice what I have on today?
Yeah, I think the Dodgers had a good week, hadn't they?
Bradley Hargis gave this, and his wife gave me this shirt.
That's right, they did, didn't
Got
they?
my name on the back of it.
That's awesome.
It's awesome. And they
Thank
just
you,
called
thank
me
you,
one day
Bradley.
and they said they were going to come down to see me. I said, well, okay.
Well, that is awesome.
They brought this gift to me.
I like that. Bradley's a big baseball fan.
And I have worn it in there to show him.
I'm sure he appreciated
how
that.
it looked on me.
Yeah.
All right. My Dodgers are one game out of first place.
Oh, they have progressed nicely for you, haven't they?
And we're in second place to the San Francisco Giants.
Oh.
In the East Division, the Atlanta Braves are 3 games ahead of the Phillies.
And so the Braves in first?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 games ahead of the Phillies.
So So the Braves and the Dodgers are having a good season so far.
Good season.
Interesting.
I believe that the Braves will win it because after you get through with September, it's World Series time.
That's true. Now you think the Dodgers are going to make the playoffs?
Well, they're not languishing right now.
They've not clinched it, have they?
Now, I told you about 2 weeks ago that I saw on the bottom of the screen that the Big 12 had 4 schools that were going to join it.
Then you said last week that I've not heard nothing else about it.
I haven't heard another word until yesterday.
No way.
Here's the 4 schools.
No way.
Cincinnati is ranked number 7 in the nation. They're going to join
the Big East. Why would they?
They're going to join the Big 12.
I'm sorry, but that is stupid. Geographically, that is so stupid.
All right.
I don't get it.
BYU.
Good Lord. They're going to have to travel across the country to play each other.
Houston.
So we got to say, where we're at, Texas, Utah, and what was the first one again? Cincinnati, Ohio.
Then Central Florida. They're all over the United States.
This is insane.
Now, the BYU is going to join them in 23-24. But the other 3 are going to wait till 25 like Oklahoma and Texas is.
I am not looking forward to that. I just don't like that.
Now, though, these other 3, Cincinnati and Houston and Central Florida, they're members of the American Conference.
Yeah.
American Athletic Conference.
Okay. Now, Cincinnati's not in the Big East. They may not be. I thought they were.
It says these other 3 are members of the American Athletic Conference. BYU's not.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're in the west.
I bet they're in that Mountain West. That's right.
All right. Bledsoe.
Yeah.
Last week we were supposed to have played Grundy County, but because of the virus,
we got Sweetwater.
We called Sweetwater and they agreed to play.
Yep.
And we stomped them.
That's a good way to put it. We sure did.
49-21.
Yeah, and we played Marion County tonight.
We take on Marion County tonight at 7. But in the paper today, no one gave Bledsoe a tumble. Everybody picked Marion County to win.
I'm a little surprised.
I'm not.
You're not.
No.
You're surprised. You're not surprised that all of them picked Marion? Is Marion that good?
They must be.
I didn't realize that.
I did not either. I thought
beat them last year.
I thought we were pretty good.
We are. And
we'll know more about it tonight about 9:20.
I guess we will. Big game tonight.
But Gunner Sweat, the quarterback, gave us 129 yards and 3 TDs.
I like that. That's good. I like it when the quarterback's productive like that.
That's the quarterback. Now, Seaver only got 97 yards. Gunner Sweat.
That's still a good game.
No, Gunner Sweat got 129 yards.
No, he's not.
He's the running back.
Yeah, Keith is the quarterback.
Keith got 11 out of 14 passes.
But that's very accurate. Very.
Well, we had 282 yards on those 11 passes.
Dang. Yeah.
Okay. Sequatchie County won 27-0. Ray County won.
Oh, who's?
Ray County won last week, and Sequatchie County won. Now, Tennessee.
I never know how to feel when you say it. I don't know if it'll be good or bad each week.
We won the first game over Bowling Green. We're 1-0. But last week we played Pittsburgh and we got beat 41 to 34. So now we're 1-1. Tomorrow,
I was very disappointed.
I was very disappointed.
Yeah.
Tomorrow at 11 our time, we will play Tennessee Tech. We will have a record of 2-1.
We better.
But the next week we play Florida and we'll have a record of 2-2.
Yeah, you're probably right. I hope you're not, but yeah.
Listen, last Saturday night late, Florida State played Jacksonville State. Jacksonville State be like UTC.
Yeah.
Guess who won?
No way.
Jacksonville State upset Florida State 10 to 7. They held Florida State to 7 points.
I can't believe it. Jacksonville State must be the real deal this year.
Either
for
that
a small school.
Either that or Florida State's a dud.
Yeah. They must be.
Well,
they have been down the last few years, but not to that extent. Not like that.
I said that Johnny Majors in Pittsburgh, that we had played Pittsburgh twice since then, and we beat them both times. But according to the paper I read this week, Pittsburgh has beaten us every time they played us. They beat us three in a row.
Well, so I like your version better.
I read it wrong somewhere. Our quarterback, Milton, got hurt last week, and we had to put in Hooker. And now there is contention between Hooker and Milton about which one has the best credentials to be the starting quarterback.
Seems like a toss-up to me.
But it wouldn't matter with us playing Tennessee Tech.
I would hope not. I would hope not, Papa. If they don't win that game, they're in trouble.
Well, I remember Georgia Southern.
I know. Georgia State.
Georgia State.
Yes, I still can't believe that one.
Okay, the U.S. Open women, that was something else.
That really was.
I watched the rerun of that.
That really, because it was such a surprise. I mean, they're upcoming stars, and
18 and 19.
Yeah, like they've been painted as future Grand Slam champions, but nobody expected them to be in the final of a major, the U.S. Open this year.
Emma is from Toronto, Canada. She's the one that won it. Emma.
Yeah, but she represents England.
I know, but she's from Toronto.
Yeah.
Emma Raducanu.
And she had to go through qualifying.
Yeah.
She even said herself that she didn't expect to be there.
And she's a pretty girl too.
Yeah, they both are actually. I believe, even though she did win the match against. Now the other girl is from Canada, Fernandez.
She's born in Montreal.
Yeah, Layla Fernandez. Even though she lost, I do feel like that's going to be a good rivalry in the future. I think she might be the better player, though.
I think she's a little more polished.
I do, too. I feel like the only reason she didn't win is because she didn't have nothing left in the tank. She had a brutal path to get there.
I believe the future for both of them will be brighter.
I do.
But I somehow believe Fernandez will have the edge.
I do too. I think if she hadn't have been so tired, that probably played out a little differently.
And then on the men's side of the U.S. Open.
I loved it. He got beat.
Can you believe?
I didn't want him to win it.
Was that in the cards before he ever set foot on the court that he would not get number 21?
I'm telling you, what happened is he got beat at his own game. Djokovic got beat at his own game.
That other fella controlled him.
He did. His coach gave him a game plan. He stuck to it no matter what. And it really frustrated Djokovic, too. He couldn't figure it out.
The fellow that beat him is Daniil. Daniel?
Oh, shoot. Danilev.
Medvedev,
yeah. He's from Russia.
Yeah.
And he's young. Like he's seen as an up and comer too.
Yeah, I think we'll hear.
Danilev is how you say it.
We'll hear from him again.
Absolutely. Like,
if he beat Novak, he'll be heard from again.
Djokovic, you're going to win some more.
Djokovic is not old.
No, and he is obviously on a steamroll lately. actually in his prime. He's won 3 in a row. He was going for the calendar Grand Slam.
Calendar Grand Slam. But every set, 6-4, 6-4, 6-4.
I know. Now, the Daniel Deeve played almost a perfect match. He did have almost a perfect game plan for sure.
Well, you can't break that other guy every game, but if you break him 2 games, that's all you need.
Yeah. And it was interesting. He gave him a taste of his own medicine in a way. He literally beat him at his own game, Papa.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I did too. I didn't want him to win because I like Federer and Nadal better.
I'm not saying I was for him or against him, but I got to see some good tennis.
That is true. Very, very high quality. Absolutely.
Okay, Alabama won last week. Texas A&M won. Florida won. Auburn won. Arkansas won. Vanderbilt won.
Oh yeah, that's
South Carolina.
Good day for the SEC.
South Carolina barely got by East Carolina, 20-17.
Yeah, that don't say much for.
So that gives me hope that we might beat South Carolina. And hopefully we can beat Vanderbilt.
I would hope so.
So that's going to give us 4 wins.
I know.
I think seriously we might win 5 ball games.
Yeah, I don't have I mean, if you have high expectations for them this year, you're probably going to be disappointed. You have to be realistic about it.
Well, the quarterback situation is not settled.
It's not, and it's a completely new coaching staff too, with a new system. So it takes time.
And just because we have a quick set scheme doesn't mean that the other teams can't get ready for us.
That's right.
All right. Peyton Manning and his brother Eli have started handling Monday Night Football.
Oh, really? I did not
And
know that.
they have a segment of it. I read an article about them, and they said they made some mistakes, but they were entertaining.
I bet.
And I've watched them on that quiz show they have.
I want to watch that. I keep forgetting about that.
And they have a give and take situation.
I bet.
Eli knows his place, and Peyton knows his place.
So that game show's good.
It's good.
I've seen previews of it. It looks like it.
And so this article was saying we need more of what they did.
Yeah. I can see
and
that.
It seems to me that everything that Peyton touches turns to gold.
Isn't that the truth?
King Midas, everything he touched turned to gold.
Yeah.
So he's King Midas.
I think you might be on to something there, Papa.
All right. We're ready for Albertology.
Yeah, we are ready for Albertology because that is all of sports for this week. But there's some good sports talk there, except for unfortunately the Tennessee part.
Yeah.
But we better get used to that.
And I expected that to be in our win column.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. I did too. Like I said, I was very disappointed. So yeah, I'm definitely ready for some Albertology.
All right. We are in the midst of Hurricane Nicholas.
Oh, okay.
Nicholas. Here's the names so far.
So far this year?
This year. It starts June the 1st and goes through November the 30th.
Okay.
That's the hurricane season in the Atlantic area and the Gulf of Mexico.
Right.
All right. Here are the names. Anna, Bill, Claudette, Danny, Elsa, Fred, Grace, Henry, Ida, Julian, Kate, Larry, Mindy, and Nicholas.
Wow.
That's how far we've gotten so far.
Man.
That's 3, 6, 9, 12. We're on number 14.
I wouldn't want to live there during that time.
Who names hurricanes?
Who does name them?
All right, we used to have a separate department, but now it's done by the Meteorological World Meteorological Organization. They name, and at one time it was all female names. Every ship,
I didn't know that.
Every ship that's christened and built is given a female name.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that about the hurricanes for sure. I always thought it was, like, if it's a girl this time, that's going to be a boy the next time. They just keep doing it like that, right?
It used to be whenever you ran out of names in the alphabet, you would go to the Greek alphabet, alpha, beta, gamma.
Oh, yeah.
They're not going to use the Greek alphabet anymore.
Okay.
They're just going to start back through the alphabet and use other names. Now, when there is a really terrific, terrible hurricane that does like Katrina, they retire that name. They don't ever use that name anymore.
And they should. Just because memories and things like that.
An average year will result in 12 storms, and that will include 6 hurricanes and 3 major hurricanes in the average year.
Wow.
3 major hurricanes.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Now that I think about it, that does seem pretty on par. It does seem like that does happen every year, Papa. There's been at least one big one this year, haven't there?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
In 1953, that was the year Carolyn and I got married, they then decided to use female names. That was the year that they decided to start using all female names.
Really?
And usually some of your Navy men would name a hurricane after their girlfriend or their wife or their mother.
Okay, it makes sense.
But finally in 1979,
that when they changed it?
They changed it to include men and women's names.
Okay.
The World Meteorological Organization doesn't name only hurricanes that occur off the shores of North America. They also list all tropical cyclones.
I don't think I knew that.
I did not know that.
I didn't either.
All right.
See, learn something new.
Have you ever watched The Price is Right?
No, never.
I remember Bob Barker.
Yeah, of course.
He was the only one that I ever remember. But
he was the host for forever, for a long time.
Drew Carey is now.
He's the host now, yeah.
I don't like him near as much as I did Bob Barker.
No, well, that's impossible. He's in an impossible position there, really, to fill those shoes.
On September the 13th, they started a new season. And it is the longest running game show in television history.
Don't doubt it. But how long?
50 years.
Wow.
I didn't know we had television that long, did you?
That's amazing. Talk about a good run. Wow.
It's the #1 TV show in the daytime.
That's why ratings. It's still strong in the ratings, apparently.
In 1998, they renamed Studio 33 on CBS after Bob Barker.
Oh, when did they do that again?
1998.
Okay.
They honored him. Because he was the MC for 35 of the 50 years.
Exactly. I mean, that's who you think of when you think about that show.
Now, these are some facts about The Price is Right. They have given away more than 8,400 cars.
Wow.
The most expensive was a $157,000 Audi.
Wish that had been me at one night.
Why would you have given away an expensive car like that?
I don't know. I guess they had the money to do it.
This is how many contestants have heard, "Come on down."
Yeah.
68
Golly
in
dang.
50 years.
What's that game show where they run down there looking all stupid, kind of just crazy in those costumes? Let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
The big wheel that they spin
Yeah.
has been spun 63,000 times.
Man alive.
The people that have heard "Come On Down" have won over $300 million in 50 years.
Man. Gosh.
That'd be an average of over $60,000. That is wild.
That is wild. That's a lot of money, Papa.
I've got a big article about Clint Eastwood.
You were telling me about.
I'm not going to read the whole article.
You were telling me about him doing a new movie. Correct.
He's got a new movie
At 91, right?
It's coming out the 17th. That's today.
Oh, okay. Opens today.
And it's Cry Macho.
Cry Macho.
That's the name of the movie. I think he's the director and the main character also.
He's done that before.
He has directed, it tells how many movies he's directed in here, and it tells how many he's been the star in. But he's 91 years old.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I didn't realize. Well, I wasn't surprised, but I mean, he's still very active he hadn't slowed down in the industry, that's for sure.
He started out as Dirty Harry for 8
that
years.
might be his most famous role.
He did that for, I believe it was 8 years. But anyway, I remember him for the...
Go ahead. What is it? Go ahead.
Make My Day.
Yeah.
That's what I remember him for.
I like it. I think that's what he's most known for, Papa, honestly.
Well, it probably is.
You know, just saying that.
I've got a pickles here or two I want to do.
Oh, I like pickles. That's growing on me. I like pickles now.
The mother and daddy sitting on the couch, and the daughter's saying, "Mom and Dad, I was wondering, have you made your final arrangements?" And she says, "Final arrangements? You know, your final resting spot." He says, "I want to be stuffed and mounted in my lazy boy recliner. And Mom wants to have her ashes scattered in the fabric house."
That must be where they always are.
I remember Dudley Lewis coming in the store one time while his wife was shopping.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Albert, I sure hope they didn't have any break-ins last night in Crossville at any of the clothing stores." I said, "Why?" He said, "My wife's handprints were on everything they had to sell." So here's Pickles again.
What's he up? What are they doing in this one, Papa?
They've been out to eat at a restaurant, big fine restaurant. So the waiter comes back to the table and he says, "May now I bring you a dessert?"
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Nothing for me, I'm stuffed." She says, "I couldn't eat another bite." Then the waiter says, "Well, it's included with the meal." He says, "Oh, I'll have a double fudge brownie." And she says, "I'll have cherry cheesecake."
As soon as they heard free, it took care of that problem, didn't it?
No problem. All right, I'm going to get some of the Yankee Yankee definitions for Southern definitions for Yankee.
Yeah. I think we might have debuted them last week. They were good, or the week before, maybe.
Beckon, B-E-C-K-O-N. Beckon, you know what that means?
Yeah.
Okay, for a Southerner to use that word, for a Northerner, it's usually served with eggs with breakfast.
It's true.
Beckon.
No. Yeah.
Bile, B-I-L-E.
Yeah.
It's what you do to coffee.
Bile.
Boil it.
Oh my God. Well, that is a Southern drawl there.
Bone, B-O-N-E.
Yeah.
I was born in Biloxi, Mississippi. Bone.
Nah.
I was born
I've
in
heard
Biloxi,
that.
Mississippi. I've been to Biloxi.
I've been to Biloxi just a couple years ago. I went to Biloxi, yeah. And then down to New Orleans.
Collar, C-A-L-L-E. C-A-L-L-E.
Uh-huh.
It's what goes around a dog's neck.
Oh, yeah.
Collar.
That's right.
Chest.
Yeah.
C-H-E-S-S. Chest. That's what a man has growing on his chest. Hair. Claws. C-L-A-W-S.
Yeah. Like
some children never learn to close doors. Close. C-L-O-S-E. Close.
Yeah.
Some children are always growing out of these. Close.
What's funny is I've so many of these I've literally heard somebody say.
They're not that far off.
No,
Bible.
No, they're not. And then in other parts of the South,
FAR, F-A-R.
Mm-hmm.
If it gets out of control, call the fire department.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now I've heard that one a bunch.
Flow, F-L-O-W.
Right. Yeah.
Carpet is laid on it.
That's right. Get your feet off the floor.
Yeah, flow.
Or get your shoes off the floor.
Funnel.
Funnel. Yeah.
A solemn ceremony for someone who died.
No shit. God.
Fur piece.
That's a big Southern drawl there too.
Fur piece, F-U-R, fur piece.
Yeah.
It's not what's worn around the shoulders, but it's that fella that lives a fur piece down the road.
I knew it was going to be that.
Fuss, F-U-S-S.
Mm-hmm.
That guy plays first base for the Atlanta Braves.
I feel like a lot is kind of like the Cajun, some of those words are.
Goggles, G-O-G-G-L-E-S.
Mm-hmm.
She goggles her throat wash every morning. Grown, G-R-O-A-N. Grown.
Oh, yeah.
It happens to your children before you know it. They're grown up.
I knew that was going to be too.
Hair, H-A-I-R. It's where you are, your hair. Hail, H-A-I-L.
Wait, what? Like
H-A-I-L. Hail.
Yeah.
That's where the devil lives. The devil lives there year round.
I knew. One more.
Hard, H-A-R-D.
Yeah.
You've just been employed.
That's actually a perfect one to end it on. That might have been the best one.
Let me tell you one.
And your delivery on that one.
Let me tell you one out of this one.
Okay, what's it? Oh, yeah.
Two men are discussing their lives. And one says, I'm getting married. I'm sick and tired of a messy apartment, dirty dishes, and no clothes to wear. The other man says, hey, I'm getting a divorce for the same reason. Oh.
I like that one. Yeah, not all women are going to do those things, trust me. Those were good, Papa. All right, we'll do one more.
All right, I'll do one more. The emergency room had been relatively quiet until a man with burns on both ears came in. The doctor began the exam by asking what happened.
Yeah,
the man
for real.
said, my wife was ironing clothes behind my chair while I was watching TV. She put down the iron next to the phone, and when the phone rang, I answered the phone by picking up the iron and burned my ear. Wow, that is terrible, said the doctor. What happened to your other ear? He said, well, the phone rang again. Bless his heart.
Man, he's having a bad day. He must be a little bit of a moron too, but dang, poor guy.
Can't win for losing like that.
Those are good. Those are good. You're still on a roll. You're still on a roll in the joke department now. All right, well, folks, that's it for this edition of the Albert and Billy Show. We will see you guys next week for another episode of the Albert and Billy Show. You guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. So long, folks.
See you later, folks.
Hey, folks, Albert and Billy here. You're watching us on Channel 18, BTC Fiber. Check us out on BTC Fiber YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and like. And check out our Facebook page. Be sure to like and share. Thanks, everybody, for watching.